Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. My boy John, and we're back. We're looking at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters, Michelangelo as the Mummy. Definitely excited to talk about this guy. These figures are amazing. We have already talked about Raphael as the Frankenstein's monster. Amazing box, amazing figure. Loved it, reviewed it. I'm excited about this one. We also have Leonardo as the Hunchback Igor. That's another one we can be looking at soon. If you like this one, let me know. We'll do it sooner than later. There's also April, based off Frankenstein's monster. I have that one as well. But yeah, Michelangelo, based off the Universal Mummy. This is the traditional Mummy figure. But yeah, with this collaboration, we're kind of getting the best of both worlds. We're getting a really cool Ninja Turtle unique figure and a cool monster as well. So yeah, this one, interesting mix on it. I definitely like the styling of it and what they've done with the nunchucks and stuff. I think this is going to be a very fun figure to talk about. But yeah, looking at the side of it, we can see some of the other figures from here. Like I said, we reviewed Raphael. Here is Igor and Michelangelo. There's April as Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein. Pulling Leonardo out one more time, you can see there's actually some other figures on there that have been announced. We have Donatello as the Invisible Man, wrapping up all four turtles. And then we have Master Splinter as Van Helsing. So yeah, we're going to see some more. I'm putting all the money down that it's going to be Shredder as Count Dracula, and maybe we'll see like a Bebop and Rocksteady as a creature from the Black Lagoon and Wolfman or something like that, or vice versa. I don't know who else. Maybe Toko Rizar. What do you guys think, man? Put it in the comments, stuff like that. But man, loving this line. I always thought it was cool back in the day when they did the Universal Monsters, and they of course were mixed up differently. I like this new mix and some of these new figures that we're seeing, like this Hunchback and of course the Van Helsing and stuff like that. That's really, really cool. So yeah, kudos to the NECA and Universal Monsters and all that stuff. So without further ado, let's talk about Michelangelo. So box, automatically love it. Really cool picture here of Michelangelo. Got that one eye open. Right vibrant orange for Mikey on there. Yeah, ultimate action figure. On the back, a whole lot of stuff going on there. Same thing as we've seen with the other ones, but really cool. Through the ancient dust and pizza crust lurks Michelangelo, the Mummy. Unbelievable terror awaits. Mikey comes to life. Is it dead or alive? The party dude is out of his tomb. Beware the curse of Cowabunga. You have been warned. Really cool detail in there, man. Look at the fingernails. Got the chucks on there. Those unks. On the bottom, you can see who was responsible, made for it. And then we can open it up and we can see our figure in there. And yeah, looking awesome. Definitely a smaller figure than the Raphael Frankenstein monster, as it should be. But one of the cool things about these, I have to say, is the size of the boxes have been really cool. These definitely look awesome on your shelf. You can see that they are very differently sized, but I love the look of them. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to have a shelf of these guys up there. I'm all about it. So nothing else to say, let's go ahead and open this up and check out Michelangelo. Alright, we got our Michelangelo the Mummy out of the box on the turntable. I had a chance to pose him, check him out. First impressions, opinions of this guy. I love it, man. This is an awesome figure, guys. This is totally, man, worth it. If you like these figures, if you like the Universal Monsters and Ninja Turtles, if you like both together, you're going to be ecstatic just like I am about this figure. It is just so cool, so fun to play with, so fun to pose, and just fun to look at. And yeah, and I hope that comes across a little bit in the pictures in here. You can get a little fun with these little bandages and stuff, kind of give them a little flowing effect. I think that's a really cool touch. There's so much detail, hieroglyphics and stuff on the shell that you don't see when you look at him inside the box. And he just feels a little bit more limber, a little bit more posable than the bulky Raphael. But the detail and all the little cool little nods to the classic and everything is just there, man. I love it. So yeah, we'll get them off, man. We'll take a look at the accessories and then we'll break down and look at the figure. Checking out the accessories that come with the Michelangelo Mummy, there is quite a bit. We got 3 sets of hands. We have the 2 Ankh Is that right? Yeah, that's how you say that. Nunchucks. We have these 2 random bandages. This really nice cobra and 2 heads. So let's start from the bottom, I guess. So yeah, these bandages are really cool looking. I don't think there's a set spot on the body to put it. I kind of had it kind of flowing off the arms and the shoulders. It's kind of a cool effect for it. But man, you can really put this anywhere you want. Just to kind of add that little bandage effect to it. So if you want to just hang it out the side, if you want to look like he's got some toilet paper on his shoe, I mean, whatever you want. On his leg. Yeah, you get the idea. So, and they're different. So the bandages are sculpted differently and sculpted nicely with line work in there. So there you go. All right. And then we have these Ankh nunchucks, and these look fabulous. The great sculpt on them. Love the wraps on there with that wash. It looks freaking awesome. And of course, real chain here. Very nice. And you can actually store them here if you like. So you got a little bit of room on the side. Yeah, you can get them in there like so. And store them in the sides. There we go. Or actually lower. So don't do like I did. Come down here. Yeah, either way. You can get them in on both sides. There's the room. So if you want to go there, I think this would hold it a little bit better. But yeah, you can see that spacing is there enough if you want to do that. That's not how I'm going to have mine posed. I'm probably going to have one arm outreached, the other one kind of holding the nunchuck. Kind of if you saw like on the spinning how it was, that's probably how mine will be posed, if you're curious. Interchangeable hands, we have these 2 mummy fisted hands. So yeah, this is to surprise anybody who opens your tomb with a quick uppercut. But these are really, really nice. Nice wash on the bandages. Of course, you got that sickly green skin there. That nice fade on there. I love that color. Hinges on it as well. Fingernails. That looks great. And then we have these outstretched hands. And this is the hand I was kind of talking about, where I'm going to have my mummy kind of outreaching with one hand while he holds his chucks in the other. But once again, great sculpt on this, guys. Look at the bandages on there. Look at the detail. The color of that flesh looks fantastic. That nice sickly green really showing through there. Loving this. And then we got these grasping hands, and these are for holding your nunchucks. They're a little bit flexible, so yeah. So again, of course, with NECA, anything, you want to give it either a nice warm bath or heat it up with the heat gun, and I did. So, not scared. But yeah, hold the chucks like so. All right. And then we have this really interesting cobra that came with it, and it's got a lot of cool detail on it. The paint on it is nice. It's got a nice little detailed snaky face with little red eyes and teeth and like the mouth in there. I mean, that's really good detail for the snake. And it bends well. I mean, it's very bendy and very posable. So yeah, this is a really nice snake. This might wind up in my G.I. Joe collection. But hey, it's nice. All right, and then we have these 2 heads, and they are greatly, vastly, completely, well, not completely, but they're really different. So we have this. Let's look at this one first. This more traditional kind of mummy has got that kind of dead eye, kind of looking up. This one's completely closed. You can see like the wrinkled, dried out skin. I mean, there is wear and bumps and scratches all over this. Great sculpting on the bandana. But yeah, that eye's just kind of looking up. I mean, looking menacing. I love this one. I think this one is fantastic. And then we have this one. So this one, eyes all, eyelids are gone, eyes wide, teeth are showing, lips are gone. You look at this one, you're like, man, this looks insane. But some people look at it and like, this looks familiar. And if it does, it's because this is clearly a reference to this old Ninja Turtle mask from the movies that has been sitting in like some lost packaging museum, and you can clearly see right there that, yeah, this is, if that's not what this is based on, then whatever, this is what it's based on. But it's kind of two different looks for your mummy. So, you know, if you want the crazy head or kind of a more traditional haunted head, I kind of like this one. So yeah, let me know in the comments which heads you guys gonna have on your mummy and stuff. But that's the accessories. Like I said, it's a good little bit, but yeah, that's what we expect with our NECA. I think all these are pretty good. It's a little bit more of a selection than we got like with the Ralph. I know the Hunchback comes with a ton of accessories, which I'm really excited about that. But which one of these accessories is your guys' favorite? What else could they have given him? Would have been a good question. I would think maybe like a piece of the tomb wall with like a pizza box drawn on it or something like that. Some hieroglyphics. I don't know. Put it in the comments. But yeah, time to check out the figure. All right, and lastly, of course, looking at the figure itself, I think this figure is gorgeous. There's so much cool detail on this figure. Oh man, this overall wash, that really sickly green is fantastic. I love it all over. For the exposed flesh that we see. And of course, with all that we do see, it's all just scratched and beat and like little pock marks and stuff on there. I mean, the detail is just so cool that we get these versions of turtles that we would never have seen in some people were kind of mad that they didn't do the same, like Leonardo was the Wolfman, Raphael was the original mummy, and some people were mad they didn't repeat the same ones. But I like that we're getting different things. I like the variety, and I like how it's given NECA a chance to kind of reimagine some of these figures and stuff. I'm happy with it. I'm so far, you know, I was least interested as April, but I gotta have every single one of these guys. So yeah, back to the detail. I mean, these floating bandages right here are really cool. These kind of straps that kind of sit on there. It's almost like he's got his straps on there for his, you know, Michelangelo doesn't have straps across his chest as for the turtles, but it kind of looks like that would be something like on there. The belt is really cool. It's got this kind of gold scarab on there. Some little hieroglyphics. We got the eye here. It's really awesome. I love how he still has his knee pads. Of course, you can get a little folding piece of cloth there. That's great. The elbow pads again. Really cool detail on there. And man, his shell, like I pointed out earlier, stuff you wouldn't normally see. You got like a shurikens on here. Got a foot logo on there. Yes, that's supposed to be Shredder. Another eye. Is your head all the way on there? Feels a little loose. There's like a sun. Another shuriken turtle. A big scarab right there. Eagle or a bird or whatever. Really cool. You can see a shell underneath there too. That's really awesome. It's all beat to hell. So good. You see a little bit of the shell on the top there. But yeah, so far, man, like, of course we saw Raphael's shells kind of all put together and like got a manhole cover welded in there. So I really like how he incorporated that in there. It's another really unique thing. I just love, man, I love that outreaching hand. You see me keep raising it up because I think that just looks really, really cool, especially with that face. But yeah, recommend it, guys. Articulation, he does have a ball jointed neck, and the neck is actually on another ball, so you do get a good range of motion there. Both heads can full rotate on there, tilt, pivot, nice, all that good stuff. Arm rotation, full rotation, bicep swivel. Is that a bicep swivel, or is that not a bicep swivel? Nope. We have that elbow hinge, and of course wrist flex and rotation. It's there. He's got some long hands, reaching hands. Ab crunch or anything in the torso is very limited, very locked by all of this molding on stuff on there. So yeah, he's a stiff mummy. Go figure. He can split pretty good. Kick, not so much. We got that NECA knee a hinge there and a rotation, and we have a hinge on the foot, and there's a peg hole on the bottom of his feet, and his feet are pretty big. You can see his feet are a nice size, so he has no problem standing as well when he's reaching as well. Yeah, guys, get this figure. If you like horror figures, if you like turtles, if you like them both, you have to have this. So which one are you guys most excited for? Which one is your favorite so far? Again, who you want to see else? We still have possibly maybe 3 or 4 more. What would your guys' dream figure be in there? And yeah, and if you want to see the other ones as well, let me know in the comments, or anything like that. If you want to find me, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Just search for Cajun Toy Review. So anyway, guys, appreciate it. We'll be back more. You know, if you want to see some of the other videos and stuff like that, the other turtles or whatnot as well, let me know. But catch you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. See you later.